That's kind of a special thing to have there. And I thought it was great that they'd taken time out to come down here to be a part of us. I'm just glad to see them. That's all I have to say. Ours started a little bit earlier back there. Siren. We're having Sheree and Steve and Nicole and Christopher and Brian able to come and be with us today. Stan, let's see, Sheree and Steve are expecting another baby in September. And we're looking forward to that. Christopher, what's your baby going to be? He came to Sheree one day and says, "Here's my father's singing you down a baby boy." So we'll wait and see as we just need to see. Maybe he already knows. Stan and Dan are still in Arizona, so that'd be great. Now is that Tracy? Jean. It's going to be down there in Phoenix. So that's nice to hear that we get there. Jace, the eldest, was just baptized, and so we're happy. He's finally baptized. We'll be coming back with him for basic training in Fort Sill, Oklahoma. And he's up on the 13th of July, so we're mighty glad that he is here. That's been a rough one. He's got a lot of things to do. I am retired. What, a week, 2 or 3 days ago?
Officially tomorrow. I finally sat down and looked at the newspaper the other day and thought, hey, I don't even have to hurry. That seems real good. Mark's busy as ever with his sawmill and with his huge garden and all that he has, so we're kept pretty busy. We're really happy to be here and be able to see you all. Missed you last year, so I'm glad to be here this year.
I'm the only one that raised it from Washington, and we were really glad that Kent and Vaughn, their families, came and visited us just before, well, just last week, wasn't it? That was really fun. So the rest of you can come up there and see where we are. There's a few things to do up there. We might even take you for a boat ride. But Martin's still with Agua Northwest, and he does a lot with the futures market. Sometimes, some days he loses a lot, and other days he earns a lot for the company, but it kind of keeps him in turmoil all the time. And he's got Brent in there working with him a few hours each day on the computer. And Greg's working on the farm about 10 hours a day. And Richard is in the MTC getting all ready to go to San Bernardino, visit Raymond and his family. And he's really enjoying it very much. The hardest thing is trying to speak Spanish when you don't know it very well. You're not supposed to speak anything else but Spanish right now at this point. And so he goes out on the 9th of August. And then Jeanette has a few more months to be home in December. And she is really enjoying Guatemala. She loves the people there and really loves to reach out to them and to help them. And so we have really enjoyed her letters. It's really been a special thing for us. This is Diane's little baby that's born this year, and we have 5 grandchildren, and Katie is expecting in July, in about 2 weeks. So I'll be back down to help her, and so our family's growing, and we're all doing quite well. It's good to see all of you.
Hey, Nana's up from Washington visiting your dad for the summer, and Tiffany's living in Las Vegas. Brian is in Yellowstone this weekend, so he couldn't be here, and we're happy to be here.
See, how do you do that? Gary's in Colombia, and Todd's in Taiwan, and Susan and I are in Colombia. See, what else else you want to know? I still work for social services, and I call Ken and Jerry more often, I suppose. I ask him what's going on in social services. Sometimes he knows. I actually ask for what's going on. Yeah, and I ask for his boss, and his supervisor tells me then what Jerry's supposed to know. Susan works at the power plant here, sending you people down to Southern California some power. Maybe Phoenix too, I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. Neil and I try to hold down the fort here in the Delta area for all the rest of you. We enjoy you all coming down to visit, getting together.
My family and I was happy to be able to go to the Northwest and see some of you, as you mentioned before. Sarah thinks she's getting pretty big and old. She'll be, thinks she'll get a license later on this year to drive a vehicle. Courtney is close on her heels. And the rest of the kids are growing and growing and growing. But we're thankful to be here and to be a member of this group. And hope to see you more things later.
Okay, I was just told I can't say anything rude, so we're glad to be here. About my kids, I mean. Yeah, how rude. We're glad to be here. Let's see, Brad is 9, and he's kind of a big shot social guy around the neighborhood. Likes to ride his bike and go swimming and whatever it is with friends, he likes that stuff. And let's see, Jamie is still playing some softball, and the new thing for her this year is chasing boys. She spends a lot of time with them. And how am I doing, guys? Mindy has had a real fun 9th grade year, and she'll go into high school next year. She thinks she's pretty cool about that kind of stuff. And Kari knows she's cool because she's already had 1 year of high school. And besides, she can drive now, you know, drives all over, scares us to death. Tells us that what we don't know won't hurt us, and that's stuff we used to tell Daddy about. But anyway, they're pretty fun. And then Susan and I are just doing the best we can to maintain. Glad to be here.
I want to have all of my family come up. Just for a sec, it wouldn't be painful. It wouldn't be a part of the program. So you can have to stand there for me. We're doing this for a reason.
Oh, I'm not one of the kids like
All
that.
right.
I fit in right here.
Joshua is 13. You're 13? When I was 13, I was about this size. So the reason I have to come up is so you can appreciate that there are some Callisters that have a Callister name. They're tall. It's the tallest deacon in the whole war. Becky's the tallest of all of her friends, or close. Jacob is one of the tallest in his group, right? And then the 3 down there, they got Callister blood in them. Okay, you go sit down. The other reason I had to come out. The other reason I had to come out is so you'd appreciate that all of those people went in our little Jeep on this vacation for 3,700 miles. The Jeep was rated 5 people, I think, and we had 8 plus all of our stuff. But it was fun. And Ken helped us a lot by taking most of the kids that were rowdy. When we had one that was acting up, he took it. But we had a good time on the trip, and I wanted to explain just for a second something we learned on the trip. One of the things was that the drive from Portland to Mountwood, Oregon is unbelievable. And you're driving along the Columbia River. There are trees on both sides of the road, well, rivers on one side. The other side is this real steep cliff mountain with waterfalls coming down, cascading all the way down. You get down to where you turn to Mount Hood, and typically there are surfboard people out there all the time, and they say she's absolutely gorgeous. But it was beautiful when we were there. Just to give you another thing about that trip, we really appreciate Maralyn and Woody taking care of us and getting us off on a good start, and Catherine and Martin at the tail end taking care of us, and Marlyn's friends in the middle. We just had a great trip, and 12 days of just really, really fun. I guess Deborah is our baby now, and she is 4 years old. And she's a fun one to have around. Daniel is just graduated from kindergarten, and he's done very well in school. His teacher was one of the Ogdens from 7th. Her name is Sachi now, but she's Gay Ogden. She's a fun lady and made it fun for Daniel. Rachel was really active this past year in their little chorus in school. She and Jacob both sang in the chorus. We got to go to several programs they sang in. They're pretty active and pretty involved with the parents in school. Becky is going into junior high, so she'll have her eyes open next year. Did really well in school. The teacher's death and Monday they always upset about because they always do favors. And she does really well. Always does what the teacher says. Joshua is really involved in sports and learned what school is all about going into junior high. And his grades dropped a little bit, but he had a lot of fun. Doesn't believe that you need to study, just like Jerry and Nell and Ken. Jerry studied, the rest of us didn't. But anyway, he was really involved in basketball and got in a slam dunk league where they had an 8-foot basket. And it was fun to see he and his friends go in and slam the ball every time they got it. And that was pretty exciting for him. Maureen and I are just getting older. And it's fun. We're glad to be here.
These guys think we're going after drink. I get off over. We're just kind of keep down the fort. The kids really appreciate being around Grandpa and Grandma growing up. Kelly really likes to help every time we go in to exercise Daddy or whatever. He's got to go run to Grandpa's chair and tear everything up. But Casey has been really interested in soccer and baseball. He just got done his last baseball game this week, yes, Thursday. He's doing really good. Their team really did good in soccer. They went up to a little tournament up there in Salt Lake and won a game up there, and that really was fun. Cody's going to be going to kindergarten next year, and he'll be right up there with everybody doing everything they can do. And Kelly, he just kind of runs herd on everybody. But, Julie is been playing softball with the City League this year. They had a tournament. She played with another team that she doesn't regularly play on, and they ended up winning the tournament and won a little jacket. She won a most valuable player and got a baseball or a softball bat, and she had a lot of fun doing that. Other than that, I'm working out the line plant and just trying to make enough money so we can go play.
I'm enjoying being home this summer, working hard out on the big farm out there. I've got a big garden, and the kids and I spend a lot of time in the garden, and we really enjoy that. It's been lots of fun to have lots of good food to eat out of the garden. James is on High Council still and enjoying that. He's still working for the DOT, and I found out that sometimes working for the government isn't really always cracked up to be. There's a lot of politics in it, but it pays the way, so he's doing that, doing a good job. Wendy will be a junior next year. She can't wait until the end of the summer to get her driver's license. And Blake just graduated from the 8th grade. They had a really nice program. All of the other kids participated in it. They had the little kids, the kindergarten through 2nd grade were honor guards. And they stood up on the steps as the kids marched up the steps to the stand. They had these little kindergartners through 2nd graders standing out there, honor guards, real cute. And then the 7th graders, Kyle's age group, made up a song for the 8th graders. Really nice. The music was really nice. The teacher that teaches music had found just an instrumental piece And the other kids have been really good in school and in sports. The boys go over to Edie with James when he goes over to High Council meetings and play basketball over in the steakhouse when they can. They really enjoy that. They don't get a lot of sports in the school out there, so they kind of just do what they can at home and, like I said, over to the steakhouse. But we're real glad to be here, and we're real glad that everyone can be here. Hope Joanna gets here soon. And we just are real thankful for this special time to be able to celebrate Daddy's 80th birthday and how thankful we are to live in this free country. We've been studying about President Benson and all of the things that he's taught us about our country and how special it is to live here. And we were happy to have Dave and Wendy and their 2 little girls come stay with us last week. That's glad to have them. And we'd just love to have any of you come out and stay with us and visit us.
I've got 2 kids here somewhere, but I don't know where they are. I left my husband in the M5 at home, and I'm glad he was willing to do that. Actually, I just told him I was going to. No, he's real good to do that. Michael's 13, and he will go into 8th grade this year. He's playing baseball and doing pretty well there. He's in the National Junior Honor Society. Hannah, he's on a gymnastics team. And he took first in the state meet this year, and that's kind of exciting. He will be in 5th grade. No, 6th grade. Yeah. There they have, I don't know how it is here, but they have kindergarten through 5th grade in elementary, and then they have 6th grade. They're by themselves, which I kind of like. The 7th and 8th is middle school, and then 9th and 12th is high school. So we'll have kids in 3 different schools this year. Melinda is 9. She'll be in 4th grade. Anthony will be in 2nd grade. And Christy starts kindergarten. She's in 2nd grade. And Austin is 3. And Casey's 1. And we're expecting another about Christmas time. We want to know, I'm going to let you guys know that we feel kind of bad that we're so far away and can't do much for the family, but we sure appreciate you that are here to do so much for Mom and Daddy. And if there's anything we can ever do, you know, moral support or financial or something, we really appreciate what you do, because I know it's not easy, and it takes a lot of time and effort, and we appreciate that. Daryl is 2nd counselor in Bishop Riff, and he's over all the youth programs, so he does a lot with scouts and youth activities. I lead in junior primary and play for Sunday school song practice. We're just glad to be here. I'm glad I got to meet you.
How you doing? That's good.
Their mom actually works at the mom, and then they'll go ahead and play games. I think and she works with the kids and rest of them play ball.
What time are they going to eat?
So we're going to game just for after 12. And then we'll just have a little bit of a business maybe then or 30. And then we eat at 12:30. Yeah, we need to back there. So then we're going to ball.
You really don't want us, it's okay. My kids would be so happy we didn't do this. This isn't going to be quite the actual production we had hoped, but we've kind of run out of time. So got a few minutes really. Okay, can you do that? Hi guys, we're on.
That's it.
Dad, I need a new horse.
New horse?